How can you fight like that? Not even my Biden blast was enough to destroy her. It makes me angry just thinking about it.
I will unburden you by what has been.
The time for empty talk is over. The hour of action. People, give me your vote. Do not allow anyone to tell you that it cannot be done. And fight and spirit of America. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here.
Well, she couldn't do it.
The world is finally healing, sir. So even Walmart is screwed on this. So the policy shift, this is what's going on. So Walmart has decided to phase out several freaking DEI initiatives. So this includes not considering race and gender as a factor in supplying diversity programs and pulling out of certain LGBT plus related indices. So, I mean, if you're a person that's into this stuff and you're like, why is it that people think this is bad? You should hire somebody because they're good at their job, not because the color of their skin, which ironically, the diversity people, that makes you racist. And it's like, what? That's such a minus. So yeah, woke people are being racist. And I know people are just like, what are you talking about? But yes, it's ironic. This is why the world is shifting right now. And you haven't noticed it, then you're probably asleep. So what did cause this? So what's actually causing this is that they reportedly decided to stop using terms like DEI, like I said, and Latinx, which, by the way, if you are using Latinx right now, and you're a Latino, bro, I'm sorry, but you strip your Mexican card or any other Latino card, Salvadorian, and it's some BS, bro. You know how it is with Latino families. This is how it is. And you know it if you're Latino. If you're born with a tiny little ass hand like this, guess what? They're gonna nickname you Manitas because that's the name we're gonna give you. And for all my, English speaking only, no Sabo kid people, that means little hands. I know it sounds messed up in English, but in Spanish, you're allowed to be sarcastic. That's what I love about, Spanish. But anyway, this is happening, let's be honest, because we got Black Friday on the way, which, by the way, if you watch this, Black Friday already happened, but last thing you want is this controversy kicking in. You don't do the DEI, stripping thing, and then you have Black Friday. You're gonna end up like freaking Target, sir. And if you don't remember, Target got screwed by this when they were selling the LGBTQ freaking little tank tops for like 5 or 6 years old that cover your junk. So if you're a boy and you want to wear a dress, they don't see your dingling. What is that? We're gonna look at this in a year or two. We're gonna be like, dude, the insanity. So you're like, why did this happen? So this is the conservative pressure, right? So the move comes after pressure from conservative activists, which people are calling them activists, but let's be honest, and just people with common sense, with Robbie Starbucks notably taking credit for influencing this corporate course change. The retail giant's decision mirror a broader trend among other major U.S. corporations facing similar pressure. So yeah, this guy pretty much called Robbie Starbucks, straight up said, hey, yo, you guys fumbled the bag, sir.
After various conversations, I am very proud to report to you guys that Walmart has decided on making some changes. I'm gonna lay out what those changes are for you and explain how massive this is for our movement. We are unstoppable at this point with a 100% flip rate where we change corporate America and get them back to a culture of sanity and neutrality. Bullet point number 1, Walmart will be removing all inappropriate sexual and or transgender products that are marketed toward kids, things like chest binders for teenagers or books that encourage transitioning. That is all going to be be gone. Bullet point number 2, Walmart is going to review and stop funding to all events that could be sexually inappropriate for kids. That includes drag queen story time or pride events that expose kids to sexually inappropriate topics. That's all going to stop going forward. Third bullet point, Walmart will be closing their racial equity center. This is a center they had committed $100 million to, and it was a 5-year project. They will be closing that center going forward. Fourth bullet point, Walmart will no longer participate in the HRC's Corporate Equality Index social credit system. This scoring system is what has brought wokeness into so many segments of corporate America, and we are happy to see them no longer participating. There is not a corporation in America that should be participating with the HRC's CEI scoring system going forward. The HRC got explicitly political in the 2024 election, working with everything they have to defeat Donald Trump and calling him every name in the book. It is time for companies to recognize that they need to move away from this system that is explicitly political and embrace corporate neutrality so that everybody is welcome in their stores. Fifth bullet point, Walmart is going to be reviewing their supplier diversity programs to ensure that nobody's receiving preferential treatment on the basis of race, and they will also ensure that financing eligibility will no longer be predicated on providing certain demographic information. Sixth bullet point, and this is a favorite for me, being Latino myself, Walmart will no longer be using the term Latinx in any of their official communications. That is going to be wiped away. I was very disappointed to see it was there, but again, this is across corporate America. So this is a company, Walmart, who is doing the right thing here, and I want to give them credit for that. Getting rid of this, big. We don't want to hear Latinx ever again. Bullet point number 7, Walmart will be discontinuing their racial equity training through the Racial Equity Institute. Again, getting rid of woke trainings. And last but not least, drumroll please for the big one, DEI. They will be discontinuing use of DEI both publicly and privately at Walmart.
If you are still doing this DEI, guess what? You lose money. Or even worse, you strip out your whole community, sir. Which, by the way, is insane because I thought we knew this already, but I forgot. When you are on the top rich elite people, dude, they are slow with this stuff. But when you lived all the way down here in broke country like us, bro, this stands like a sore thumb. I mean, kind of like why the Trump and Kamala one thing, where people were screaming, yo, everything is expensive. Are you going to do something, rich elites? No, the economy is the best it's ever been, bro. What are you talking about?
Stop the cap.
What? But how come I can't buy shitos, let alone Black Friday, bro? I bet you the Black Friday sales aren't even that great. Let alone there's not actually real deals. But you already know, bro, everything's expensive. Oh, another one. This includes with the next story, bro. This is a trip. This year's Thanksgiving dinner for 10 will cost $58.08.
Stop the cap.
All right, so you already had your Thanksgiving. Let me tell you. Did it only cost you $58.08? The turkey, everything, the mac and cheese, the horrible lines you had to go? No, it's some BS, but apparently the elites know better. So that's a 5% drop from last year, guys. So the economy is better, guys. This is why Kamala Harris lost, bro. Let's be real.
Bidenomics is working.
Impossible.
And Bidenomics is working.
Listen to this stat. Since 2020, food prices have increased 26%, and we are all feeling it when we go grocery shopping.
Bidenomics. It's working. It's a term we're very proud of, I must tell you.
The crazy news telling you that Thanksgiving has only cost us $58.08, which is freaking crazy. They are claiming that in 2022, Thanksgiving only cost $64.05. And that in 2023, then it went down $61.17. And our economy has been even more amazing now in 2024. It's $58.08. And I'm like, what planet are you from? This is not true. This is ridiculous. And this is why the old school media is dying. And that's why MSNBC was hopefully Elon Musk buying will become ex-NBC or whatever, because it is insane. So they made a survey, and then the news is like talking about this, saying that the American Farm Bureau Federation has claimed that the average cost for a Thanksgiving feast for 10 people has dropped to $58.08. Which, by the way, if you hear that, you're just like, bro, you guys are full of crap. No one's falling for this, guys. This is why Donald Trump won. Because the Democrat side will tell you outlandish shit like this. Bro, the economy is the worst it's ever been. And they're telling you, no, the economy is flourishing. You can buy Thanksgiving, the turkey, the gravy, everything for only $58.08, guys. I mean, I have never in my last 4 or 5 years said that Thanksgiving would cost under $15, bro. Are you telling me that Thanksgiving costs less than a year supply of Xbox Live, bro? I call that some BS. And for that, can I get a, oh, man, sir? That is baloney. So this is the reality. So a practicality check. The real life shoppers, including news reporters from Charlotte, have actually tested the claim by visiting a local supermarket, not one, but a couple of them. And consensus seems to be that while it's possible to spend around $58, well, you might end up with a rather minimal feast, potentially leaving guests wondering if they accidentally time traveled to a less indulgent area. Well, I got news for you. You are leaving in that time. It's called Bidenomics, baby. So if you made it this far, bro, give me a like. And if you like the dumbass things I say, bro, subscribe. And W.O. Chinmonmon out.